Otto, Kupka's at Drake's Fang. I'll be leaving before...
You're not going in there alone, are you?
Don't worry. I'm not going there. I won't risk any more than I have.
The lands are on the Fang. You have any...
Who?
I know, we...
Don't go. All right, Uncle. I'm ready to depart. Shall we?
We shall. Come, let us away to adventure. I was a young man when last I walked this path. There's an old trading post not far from here. The road to Drake's Fang leads through it.
The trading post it is.
Our destination lies over that dune, beyond the ruins. Mark them well, Clive. It's all too easy to lose one's bearings in the sands.
Time to fight. You're finished. Get him. Sick him.
Many years ago, when you were just a boy, you and I rode this way together, accompanying your father on a scouting expedition to Drake's Fang.
He let me come with you.
I'm not surprised you don't remember. It was just before Joshua was born. You were so eager to be there when your brother arrived that you whipped your chocobo too hard on the journey home and fell from the saddle. I shall never forget how Elwyn fussed over you as you sat in the sand, bawling like a babe.
Finished. Attack. It's over. Over here!
Ah, there she is. The good old Dalamil Inn. Do you know, this heat has given me quite a thirst. Quick drink before we press on?
Look, there. Those are Ashen steeds. No doubt about it.
And such a long ride from Stonehere. Our Waluda friends must be soothing their saddle sores in the inn. Shall we join them? Run along and play now, Torgal. Dogs aren't allowed inside.
Good day to you. Eating?
Sorry about my pal. He only talks when his mouth's full. What do you recommend?
Well, if you're after something light, we do a fine chocobo soup with lentils and honey.
2 bowls of that, then. An ale.
Right you are.
Hey, girl!
Coming!
Your pal?
Would you rather be my squire?
Your Grace, it is plain you are not yet well enough to travel. If you would only let me take you to someone who can better attend to your ills.
No, we must press on. Prince Dion has returned to his camp and will soon depart for the front. I must speak with him at all costs. Miss this chance and I may never get another. You do understand that?
Yes, Your Grace. You must at least agree to take your medicine. I'll fetch you some water.
Keep watch, they tell us. But all I see is sand.
I hear they got our guest back to the Fang without any trouble. We'll be leaving soon enough.
Why the Lord Commander dragged us all this way just to save that blockhead Skim, we'll never know. Dominant or not, he's a bloody idiot.
That'll be Cooker, then.
Well, let's get this down us. We've a long way to go.
Hey, you!
Uncle?
Sorry.
Can you walk, Your Grace?
What's wrong?
I fear trouble may be brewing downstairs.
You two are travelers, are you not? Me and my companions are strangers here. Perhaps you'd be good enough to accompany us a while. Help us find our way.
Sorry, lads, but we've got business in camera that can't wait.
I'm sure you could spare us an hour or two. Friend.
I'm afraid we don't have a moment to lose. Friend. Stay back, Uncle.
Gladly.
It's the outlaw. Take him.
Try it.
Bravo, my boy! Just like that!
So far from home.
For your trouble. Word of advice, miss. That soup could do with a touch more salt.
Now's our chance. Your Grace?
I'm fine.
Clive? What is it now?
It's nothing. Let's go.
Well, we didn't know where to find Kupka before. We do now.
The royalists said it themselves. Their guest is in the Fang. We should press on before any more of their friends turn up.
Plates and pots! Bowls and basins!
Ah, they've closed the road. And it's the only way from here to the Fang. It would seem Lord Kupka is not accepting visitors at present.
We have to get through that gate.
Not by force, I trust. We've attracted quite enough unwanted attention already.
By guile, then. Perhaps the Desert Hare can offer us her aid.
Rosina Dalamil, woman of mystery. But how will we find her? We know naught of her but her name.
And that she was working with Sid. Sid's other collaborators have all been people of means, the wealthiest and most successful members of their communities. I'll wager this Rosina Dalamil is the same.
That would certainly help to narrow the search. We need only inquire as to who is in charge of the town.
And that's exactly what I mean to do.
Hanging lanterns, keep the darkness from your door.
Light it, for Gilbert's sake. You're a bear.
Anything I can...
Allow me.
My Gwisten! Oh,
What'd you... Never... Well, that's good.
I doubt this young sprig is the person we're looking for. You said Sid's contact was likely to be an influential sort. Influence comes with age and experience. Believe you me.
Looks like we won't be getting back to Drake's Fang.
Mummy, I want to play with the crystal.
How many times do I have to tell you? It's not a toy.
Can I?
Yeah.
Then he's been here. Try the
Well, it sounds like we have our man.
Perhaps. Let's go and find out exactly what this Furter knows. Excuse me.
I am.
I hope so. Do you know...
And?
She was a close friend of mine.
Very well. Go to the bordello.
Just look at the detail!
Do you think we can trust him?
Only as far as I think.
So you're the ones who've been sniffing around.
I beg your pardon?
Don't play the fool. Stick your nose in our business and you're likely to lose it. This one! Sick 'em! Get him! Sick 'em! It's over! This one! This one! This one! Sick 'em! This one! Attack! Over here! Who are you working for? Him or her?
Him. The boss. He wanted us to test you.
Though one could hardly call that a test.
Lord Furter?
Look what the cat dragged in.
Your skill with the blade is rare indeed. A fitting talent.
You know who I am, so what now?
That isn't my... Our work is done. Take him to meet his precious...
To the Lock of Leisure, then.
To the Lock of Leisure.
Needed to a silken softness.
Take a sniff, good sir.
My carpet!
So it was.
Lubor, Lord Furter told me to bring them to you.
My boys tell me you're in need of assistance. Sid the Second.
I won't waste your time. I need passage through the south gate.
Tell me, what do you think is a merchant's most important commodity? Why, trust. Everyone knows that. Without it, you have nothing. And nothing is exactly what you have. And so, for you, I, too, have nothing. I'm not in the business of helping every lost puppy that wanders in off the street. I'm a busy man, as you can see.
Let's leave this mummer to his farce.
By all means. Find someone else to help you on your way. Just be sure to tell them you're not the two travelers from the inn the guards are looking for. Don't want them jumping to conclusions, do we?
Why, you...
So, what do we need to do to earn your trust?
I like this one. Willing to do whatever it takes to get what he wants. Ha! Men like you have a special place in my heart. Why, you ask? Because they get me what I want. Always.
Fine. So what do you want?
Don't tell me you're going to listen to this swaggering scruff!
We might as well hear him out. It's only natural that an ally of Sid's would seek assurances of strangers. Assuming he is an ally, of course. 5 years ago, he would have still been a boy.
And yet even then I had more good sense than a man, 5 times my age? But enough of the pleasantries. We were speaking of what I want. I want you to put an end to the trouble in Dalamil. Return to me when you have done so, and you shall have my aid. Until then, I bid you good day.
What trouble? If you're going to give us orders, be...
Manners?
What?
My apology. Follow? Oh, but that...
Ha! It will be easy. Solving his little riddle should be like dealing with him. Child's play. Let us divide our forces, Clive. I'd rather not drag this...
I thought we were the only ones causing trouble in Dalamil.
Clumsy lout.
Deep.
Depend just what the stomach.
Light, meat, and dark. You wouldn't believe how much he gave. Don't know.
A deposit.
Excuse...
Damn, lost it.
I think I'm starting to get an idea of what's been going on. I wonder if Uncle Byron's learned anything of use. He'll probably be back at the inn by now.
Why is the tavern shut?
It's you. What do you want?
I'm looking for my pal.
The gentleman who was with you? Yes, he's upstairs.
Thank you.
Let me treat you. I'm pretty flat these days.
Are you now?
Huh?
Will this suffice as a deposit?
By the sands. That's a black pearl.
One of the many treasures in my collection that I would be only too happy to part with, should you give me reason to do so.
All right. I'm sure that we can come to an agreement, but not here.
What are you doing, Uncle? Care to explain why you're giving gifts to Kupka's men?
Bait, my boy. One cannot catch, and I do believe I've snagged us quite the quarry. I had no luck, of course. It's forbid, but my uncharacteristic Indus. They took me aside and said they could procure the crystallized.
So the pearl would...
I thought they'd ask for a small bet.
That does mean
It just goes to show. I arranged to meet with the soldiers in a secluded corner of Velcroy, far from prying eyes.
The perfect place for a spot of double dealing.
I trust. I can count on your support if things turn sour.
Of course.
I need a drink.
Fucking men of the wrong.
Light it, for Gilbert's sake.
Are you looking for something in particular? Go with Gilbert.
Why is the tavern shut?
Let's go.
Yeah!
I'll take it from here.
I was beginning to think you weren't coming, my lord. You've brought your contribution?
All the silver and stones I could scrape together at such short notice?
You brought the whole 500 talents.
That was the price we agreed upon, yes? If you've no objections, I'd like to see the crystal.
Of course. Right this way, my lord.
Not bad at all. You weren't lying about the clarity. But what of security? If I were to be stopped on the road, what guarantee have I that it wouldn't be seized as property of the Republic?
Because these crystals are no longer the property of the Republic. You're not buying from us. You're buying from them.
And we have no more jurisdiction here than you, my lord. But we have ships, and will gladly deliver to a port of your choosing.
Royalists, eh?
Why? To collect their share of Drake's Fang's blessing, of course. And now that...
Did you get all that? They're in cahoots!
So it would seem.
My lord, what is the meaning of this?
Double-crossing dogs. They're not here to do business. Kill them. Kill them both!
It's not over yet, Uncle. Good! I'm just getting warmed up. This one. Over here!
Well, how'd you like my performance, huh? I've often played the villain on the stage. I think I did the role.
Greybeard, you were magnificent. The battle scene was particularly thrilling. Such a shame you didn't have more of an audience.
How long have you been watching?
Long enough to witness your uncle's sordid transaction. I hardly expected one so venerable to degrade himself so thoroughly.
This was the trouble you spoke of. The men of the Rock taking crystals meant for the common folk. Well,
indeed, the people... Well, we'd better get these crystals back to town. You won't... It occurs to me that I still don't know your name.
Clive.
So, Sid the Second is a well, Clive. You held up your end of the bargain, so I must, to tell the truth, you've helped a little there too. Many of the guards have already been and those left behind have been encouraged to look the other...
Thank you. And please allow me... you still have the purse I gave to the soldiers, I trust?
Oh, dear.
And my name is not Greybeard. It is Lord Byron Rot...
No, thank you.
Double the... Ugh!
Here, wear this. Any friend of mine who sees you with it shall be a friend of yours.
Thank you.
And please, feel free to send one of my Stoluses back to your people. Tell them that Rosina Dalamir...
Umialos Delan. Tuisa Gelith.
I'm trusting you, Sid. Or should I say, Clive. So be sure not to let me down. I have a reputation to uphold. Well then, I would...
Thank you.
Not at all.
Come on, Uncle.
I've never even forged a button.
Oh,
Oh, so I'm stupid.
I know how.
The way there's plenty. There's the.
Trust Lubor to take a simple test and turn it into a riddle. I better get to it.
The finest fabrics, fresh from the capital.
The most fragrant herbs and spices from the breadth of the twins.
Well, you...
So,
Made from the stoutest stoneware. Won't chip, won't crack, no matter
Everything I've worked for.
I'm...
all right.
What?
Sweet incense! Ah, they've opened the gate!
Lubor was true to his word.
Silver platters!
Look, Father. Hot water.
Fresh bread, warm from the oven.
It would make a
My
fine...
carpets have pride of place in Castle.
Is it true what I'm hearing?
You're going to drink my... I need to drink.
Fucking men of the wrong.
You can't even fill my cup, you're no use to me. Begone.
What's that? Oh. Has been thankful.
So, a carving. Knife should be hard wearing and hold an edge. Hardly a revelation. Let's hope Sava had better luck than I did.
Ah, I'm...
What is it, Luke?
Where it? Then Drake's... I'll make it, but...
No.
If...
I don't...
Well...
Drake's fact. We should be just beyond these springs. Shall we press on?
What the hell are those things?
By the flames. That explains the heat. This one. Over here! Get him! This one. This one. Let's cool things down a bit. Let's hope it's enough to keep the baths from boiling.
This is no good. I was hoping to get out of the heat for a little while.
So, you look all ticks.
No, I bet.
My carpets have...
Take a sniff, good sir. Needed to a silken softness.
Made from the stoutest stone.
There he is.
Won't ship him, man.
I'm glad. No.
Right. It's high time I got back to work. With a little luck, the day might yet...
Fresh bread.
Light meat
warm
and
from
dark.
the oven.
It would make a fine dish.
Is it true what I'm hearing?
So.
Yes. I expect that's why there's so many soldiers in town, to deal with any Imperial.
Any luck?
You got your feathered.
You. Other more you.
Folk first settled down.
Looks like I've got Clive.
So,
You're right.
So, do you crush it up, or just...
Well, this is no good. I was hoping to get out of the heat.
Is it true what I'm hearing?
The finest
Take a sniff, good sir.
Kneaded to a silken softness.
Plates and pots!
Hanging lantern.
We should get going soon.
One rock looks a lot like another.
Well, this is no good. I was
Right.
You are... A knife.
It's a fine.
Let's take a look. First things first, Sava, do you think... What? It's... And it... You might look the line... Next... Well... the Dallam rule...
Yes, Forge.
This is... just about passable. If it... For the...
There goes a master, all right.
It looks like congratulations.
I couldn't have done it with so much for us. Me.
the finest fabric.
The most fragrant herbs and spices.
Fresh bread, warm from the oven.
Plates and pots! Bowls and basins!
Sweet incense. Wax candle.
We should get going soon.
I got a crystal. So long as we stay out of the Deadlands.
Come on, girl, alligator.
There it is. Drake's Fang.
Kupka will be hiding inside.
Along with goodness knows how many guards, all on highest alert. You'll need to keep your wits about you if you're to reach him. So be careful.
I will, Uncle.
Before you go, Clive, allow me to apologize. After what befell at Phoenix Gate and the crisis that followed in its wake, I fled. I retreated to my counting house and danced attendance upon the vicereine in the hope it would bring me favor. I betrayed my nation to save my skin, like the coward I am. And I'm sorry.
Uncle, please.
It's not too late, Clive. Rosaria is yours by right, and there are those that would help you to take it back. Had I the courage of my brother, I might already have done so. But that ship has sailed. You, however...
No. Forgive me, but I cannot. I fight to build a new world now. A better world. Where men can live and die on their own terms. I was raised in a nation that strove to improve the plight of bearers. Only later did I realize that spark of freedom did not arise by chance, but was kindled by my father. You would see me follow in his footsteps. And that is exactly what I mean to do. Not by ruling Rosaria, but by extending his ideals to the whole of the twins. Though every soul in the realm may judge my actions heresy, I am certain my cause is just.
You really are just like him, you know? Thank you, Clive, for coming back to me. I am proud to call you nephew. Well then, this is where we must part ways. Wish me luck in convincing my Canvarian friend to share his considerable talents.